Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I consider to be 5 of my top most functional, usable bags in my collection. If you've been following me for a while, you might notice that I'm getting a little bit pickier and I am returning things. I have always returned things, I just have never really shared them with you before. But I've had a few things, not like my pink cocoa that was gone before I showed you, but I've had a few things where I planned on keeping them and I realized they were not going to work and back they went. I'm getting a little cranky. I want my bags to work for me. I don't want to play games with them and try to decide what's going to fit, what's going to work, whatever. I just want it to work for me. So I wrote down a few of the things that would make my criteria or meet my criteria for being in the top 5, and I brought out 5, well actually I brought out 6 of my bags to share with you. You will see why in just a moment. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda and welcome in, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you have not done so already, I'd love if you just take 1 second, hit that subscribe button down below, and again, as I've been saying lately, that bell notification. If you've been following me, you know my life is insane right now, so I'm just trying to get videos up whenever I possibly can. So let's get right into this. I am not going to do these by any kind of an order. I'm just going to be sharing them with you. These are all bags with the exception of one. Well, one of them I did use, I've taken on vacation, with the exception of one which I did use on staycation. And it's just slightly too big for me for vacation, but it's just a fabulous bag, and we don't live on vacation all the time, so it met my criteria. My criteria is convenience, capacity. Like I said, I'm done playing those games. Like, I'm done trying to see what I can make fit. It's okay if there's a special evening out. I do have some smaller bags for things like that, and that's fine. Or, you know, if I want something super, super tiny and lightweight because I'm going to be doing a lot of errands and I don't want any pressure on my shoulders or whatever that may be. But in general, it needs to fit just my essentials, and I don't carry that much anymore. So capacity, convenience, must be very usable. Ease of use, I mean usable, and it has to be easy to use, easy to get in, easy to access. A big part of why I returned that Gucci bag is I had to completely lift it up to get the magnet to close on it. Like, I had to lift it up and look at it. That is not convenient to use. If you're out and about and you're trying to get something in and out of your bag, that's not easy to use and not too delicate. It needs to be something that I'm not going to be completely worried about all the time. I do have some lambskin bags that have held up beautifully that I really don't worry about, but they don't meet this kind of criteria. One of the last two can handle a little bit of rain. I live in a very rainy climate. I'm not talking about taking the bag out in a downpour, but if I'm out and I do not have an umbrella and I need to get from wherever I am to my car, can it handle a few little splashes of rain? That is huge, huge, huge. And one of the most important, does it work for my lifestyle? Not the lifestyle that I wish I had. I do not go out to black tie dinners every night. It's extremely rare. I can't tell you the last time, because of this pandemic, things like that have not been happening. And even before the pandemic, not that often. So it needs to work with what I do. So maybe some of these might work with your lifestyle as well. So the first one that I'm going to show is why I have 6 bags, because I have 2. I actually have 3, but one is a little bit different. I will get into that in just a moment. That is the Alma BB. So if you watched my latest video, or one of my latest videos, I just picked this up in rose ballerine in the epi leather for Valentine's Day. One of these days, this will lay straight. It lays straight on my epi one. I don't know. It doesn't want to. But this one is in the Damier Ebene. I will be inserting mod shots of all of these. This does have the gold hardware. and the feet on the bottom, you know I am a huge fan of feet. This one I am currently using a strap from Organize My Bag, and I will link this down below with a discount code. As you can see, this is an adjustable strap. This is the strap that comes with it, and when I insert the pictures of the Epi one, you'll be able to see the length of the strap on that one. So here is my Epi one. Both of these bags are fine to get some splashes on, maybe even running in a bit of a downpour. I wouldn't go, you know, try to get them wet, but they're both going to be fine with that. And if you watch my unboxing of this, I show what fits. I don't have to compromise. I had to compromise with the Chanel Coco handle, and I'm not wanting to compromise these days. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood to compromise anymore. I love the capacity of these. I love just their simple little bags. And very small, but very mighty, and they pack a punch. So I do have a little bit of footage of these next to each other. I have been getting asked about the two of them, and I couldn't do it one-handed, and I didn't have my other camera set up over there, how hard it is to get into the Epi versus this one. So the third one that I have is the Neo Alma in the Empreinte, and I just didn't bring that one out here because these are just a little bit more affordable, and again, a little bit better with the weather. So this one, pretty easy. As you can see, the Neo is the easiest of all of them in the Empreinte leather. I don't find a big difference in the Epi. It is a little bit stiffer. And a huge thank you to all of you who told me to use wax paper on the zipper. It is a lot smoother. So you can see it does open just fine. I have an organizer from Zimone in this one. It opens just fine. It's not an issue. This one is a little bit easier, but it's not a huge, if you didn't own this one, you wouldn't think that this one was hard to get in and out of. It's not at all. It's not like the Lady Dior with a zipper. That thing was really, really difficult to use. Extremely difficult, but beautiful, beautiful. I finally put my lock on this one. Really am enjoying the Epi bags. I didn't get the wax paper that good down there. You can see it's stiff. I still need to work on it, but I got it better on this side. It did help. Let me show you the difference in the zipper. And of course, since I bought that one pre-loved, it wasn't like I was in the boutique. So this Almas are just not by any means the smoothest, but this one is a lot smoother. But for the deal I got on it and the color I got on it, I'm fine with the zipper. I will keep waxing it. And I am also going to reach out to Louis Vuitton and ask them about it as well. Many of you told me to do that too, so I do intend to do that. Haven't had time with everything that's going on. So now let's get into number 2. Okay, so number 2 is my Hermes Evelyne in the PM size in the color gold, and the leather on this one is Clemence. I love this bag. I've had it over a year. Have I had it? Maybe I got it in 2019. No, I didn't. I am so bad about remembering the years. I got it in 2020, so I've had it a little bit over a year. It is so comfortable. I actually had somebody flat out harassing me on Instagram to sell them this bag, and I'm like, it's not for sale. And the next video that I had up this was one of my top 5 favorite bags. They came back, not only did they want to buy my bag, but they also wanted to purchase my organizer. They would not, no matter how many times I said it's not for sale, I eventually had to unfortunately block them. But there is my 7RP organizer. This is one of my most favorite bags. And people were asking me, I don't mind if you ever ask if something's for sale, but if I tell you it's not, believe me that it's not. If it is, I'll let you know. This is just absolutely one of my favorite bags, and it is not for sale. I love everything about this bag. This is the only one that has not been on a actual out-of-town vacation with me because of the size. and you know, when I wear a bag on vacation, I only bring one bag, and it is for 7 to 8 days. So I just haven't had enough time to see if I could wear this one that many days in a row because it is a larger bag. And here is the back side of it, and you can see there's just one pocket here, and I usually put my phone in it. And like I said, I do have my organizer inside of there. If you don't want to use an organizer, you can really pack this bag and make it quite heavy. But it's really great when you take it shopping. You can, you know, if you don't want to get a bag, like many times I've gone to Ulta and just bought something small, I just pop it down in here. Cross body, which I love. You will see in the mod shots I have a different strap that I just picked up from Etsy that I think goes really cute with this organizer and then with the sweater. This bag is amazing. Currently very hard to find. Hermes has quite the leather shortage, but I like this bag so much. You know I'm not that fond of my black bags anymore. I saw this pop online in black, and I was so tempted to put it in my cart, and I was like, no more black bags. I have a hair in my lipstick as usual. No more black bags. But the color, everything about it, it is just so functional. I was very worried about this with rain, and I said that in one of my videos, and I had person after person after person tell me that they have been caught in the rain with it and it's fine. You don't want to get soaked. You want to dry it off as soon as possible. But this one is a fabulous bag, and you do not have to compromise what you bring. The next one is one of my newer bags, and that is my YSL Nikki bag. Now this does have one little bit of a flaw to it, which is the magnet. It is not as bad as the Gucci one. It does catch, but it's not as easy to catch as the college bag, but it does catch, as you could just see. That one, I literally had to turn it up, push it down. I mean, it was just not that easy. But this one, as you can see, this leather is going to be fine if it gets a little bit of rain on it. It has this back pocket for the phone, like the Evelyne, which is a huge bonus. It has a magnet there, so it keeps your phone secure. I love that you can wear it two ways, that you can wear it shoulder or crossbody. I just did a review on this one recently, sharing what fits and all of that. Actually, I have videos on all of these bags sharing what fits in them, so I will do my best to link all of those down below because I'm trying to keep this a little bit of a shorter video. But the YSL logo, which I like, a lot of people do not like. They think it's a little loud, it's a little in your face. Since it is covered with leather, it makes that a lot more subtle. And as far as usability, besides this back pocket, I love that there's one big space here, and then you have like a front pocket and also a back slit compartment there as well. This front part here, when I have been traveling, so I've taken this on 2 trips with me when I've been traveling, when you wash your hands out and about, even the hotel soap, like in the hotel room, it's a lot more harsh than what I have at home. So I always have my lotion in here, my tissues in here, anything that I need to get to pretty quickly or that I like to use a lot during the day, gum, stuff like that. And then this just has amazing capacity. It fits everything that I need. I was a little bit worried because this is called the Baby Nikki. I can't remember if I've said that or not, but it really is not a miniature bag by any means. This one is absolutely fabulous. Love this one. The next one on my list, I just did a 1-year review, and this is the bag that I have been using all weekend and all week. I have not changed out of this. That is my Loewe Puzzle bag in the size small. The color is sand and mink. So the mink is on the handle and on the strap and the zippers and throughout this little puzzle area, and then this is sand. This is great. When I did the video on this, I was showing this back pocket. It can easily fit a card holder. So It doesn't fit your phone. It would be great if it did fit the phone. It does not. But you can easily put a card holder in here. I usually have a bustier or something in here. And the card holder that I used in the video was my new YSL polka dot card holder. And I was going to use a mini bag for an evening, and it had been a while since I'd done that. I could not find the card holder anywhere. I looked everywhere. I had forgotten that I had used it as a prop in here. So that is a really good thing, as long as you don't, forget like I did that it was in there. This one has shiny gold hardware, which is my favorite hardware. I love shiny gold. The inside of this, you can see how slouchy it is. I like to carry it like this. You can also do shoulder and crossbody. This makes it very secure. I had 3 Speedies. I sold all of my Speedies with 0 regrets. I like this bag so much better. I'm actually considering this in another color. So the inside got some stuff in there because I'm carrying the bag. I thought I took everything out. I do keep my organizer in there from Zimone just to kind of help it keep its shape, because it is such a super soft leather. But here's the inside, and you just have one compartment in the back, but very carefree, fits everything super easily, and it's so under the radar. I just love that. There is your Loewe logo right there, the little blind stamp. So super great bag. Cannot recommend this one to you enough. It's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And the last one I have had for over a year. I picked this up right when it came out. I saw Jerusha Couture's video on this. This bag did not appeal to me online, in pictures. There was nothing about this bag in a picture that I thought was appealing at all, and it is one of my most favorite bags. When she tried this bag on in her video, in her mod shots, I went and put one on hold at my store. I called them up and I went and picked it up. This one, I got it before I got my Evelyne, and this is part of why I got my Evelyne. It is the Odeon PM. This is the most flattering crossbody bag because of the shape of it. The same with the Evelyne. It molds to your body, where I have a lot of bags that are crossbody. For example, my Montaigne BB, and I will insert a picture of it in case you don't know what that bag is. The strap is long and crossbody. I love that bag, but it's not the cutest crossbody. I tend to use that bag as a handheld bag now, but this one just conforms to your body. I did add a little top handle strap from Organize My Bag, and it just completely converts the bag. I use this on my Evelyne a lot too. Just makes it, you can pick it up, and let me just take that off though to show you some more detail. This one is just great. It's, again, you don't have to worry about the weather because there is no vachetta on it. I think this is, yes, this is my only monogram bag that I have left in my collection. I'm not a fan of vachetta. For me, when I see my sister's bags with vachetta, I always am tempted to go buy. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And she always has a really good patina, and I always want to go get one, but I never actually end up going and getting one. I love this little tag. I think it is so cute. I know a lot of people aren't crazy about it, but I think the bag is just kind of plain without it, but nothing wrong with that. And this one does have a front pocket instead of a back pocket. Well, you could turn it around. You can do whatever you want, it's yours. But this one is where I will put my phone and things that I need to get to easily. It has an adjustable strap, and then of course the corners are all in the black leather. This one is made in France. Actually, all of my Louis Vuitton bags are made in France except for my Totally MM. And the inside is a big black hole. So you can see I do have an organizer in there from Zimone. This holds a lot. I can put all of my essentials and a small umbrella. It holds everything that I need very, very easily. The zippers on this are very smooth. One hand, it's not like the Alma. Very, very smooth zippers. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. This also does come in the Damier Ebene print. which is also very pretty. Oh, and something I wanted to mention about this that I almost forgot. So Louis Vuitton's coated leather is usually rather stiff. I've had a lot of bags with straps, like I said, the Speedies. I've had a Speedy, the World Tour, which had a black strap. That one was deemed defective. That's why I don't have that one anymore. I sold my Damier Ebene one. This is not the same as those straps. I'm not sure what the leather of this is versus those, but it is so soft. It does not dig into your shoulder at all. That was a really, really big concern of mine when I got this bag. I knew that the Evelyne, of course, having the fabric strap was going to be extremely comfortable, but this one I wasn't sure about. But it just, I wish you could feel it. I mean, I try to show it on here. It is so much more supple and just movable. I don't know how to say it. It's very, very, very comfortable compared to their normal Damier Ebene or their black straps. I was really hopeful when I got that World Tour Speedy that would be a different type of strap, and it wasn't. And with that bag being a little bit bigger, it did kind of dig into the shoulders a little bit. So that is my top 5 most functional usable bags that I reach for all the time. It's great to have bags for different purposes, different occasions, some that are a little bit more you have to worry about, but I am getting to the point, like I said, where there's not a lot of settling that's going to happen anymore. These bags are all very expensive, and we should always get what makes us happy and what we're going to actually reach for and use. Tell me down below, what are some of your most favorite functional, usable, friendly bags that you just love. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day today. Take care. Bye-bye.